Hello, I'm Alex Costral for some people. And I want to just discuss some things with the whole Cedar Fair and Six Flags merger, or the continuing purge, as roller coaster enthusiasts are now calling this. Is it getting worse or is it getting better? Well, straight out, it's getting worse. As you know, recently Six Flags America in Maryland closed down for good on November 2nd. It was decided through the company that announcement in May that they were going to close the park in order to find that it was not financially efficient to keep. As I said before with this, when they announced this, I was not that surprised at all because to me, and I'm sure a lot of other coaster enthusiasts, when the idea that they were going to sell some parks out, kind of weed things out, as you will, that was the first one to go. And that was my thought. And sure enough, the announcement came Six Flags America is closing. But even beforehand, there was a lot of stuff going on with the amusement industry and roller coasters. There is a serious issue with all this. Uh, they're not just taking certain things out and putting things back in, they are just ripping things out at a fast pace. I don't know if they're thinking about what they're doing. I think the I I really don't understand it. They when Six Flags took New Jersey. Okay, I understand that you took Caw out. King Caw needed to go. Um, but then you rip out 10 rides after that, in your park, all at once. Granted, I get some of those rides were old, but 10 all at once, no replacements, and the Six Flags and Cedar Fair company are riding on the idea that just this one attraction taking out all this stuff is gonna, revive Great Adventure. I don't think so. I think you're in deep trouble. And to me right now, I think if if you keep wanting to take all these rides and attractions out, then yell at me, say what you will. Great Adventure is the next place on the chopping block. I'm just saying it. Um, it is going downhill. Is it being taken care of? Yes, I'm sure, but you're you took out probably close to half your park. And as I said before, Kingdom Ka was understandable. When Top Thrill Dragster had that serious accident, I get that. That's understandable. But now it's the fact that you're just taking all these other rides out and hoping that one main attraction that I don't even know if you've gotten an announcement yet has decided to be is going to save this entire park. It's going to be bigger, it's going to be better, it's going to be wilder. I don't think you can build anything that could top Kingda Ka. So, we'll see. And closely knowing now, there's rumor that Cedar Fair and Six Flags shaking hands is more of a disaster because you're planning on doing more and more of this. You're closing down more parks. You're going to rip out more rides. Some of it is expected. Some of it is maybe understood. A lot of it is not. And I think coaster enthusiasts are fearing for the roller coaster community how many parks are going to get shut down. What is the timeline? What is going to happen? Because Cedar Fair and Six Flags parks, they take up of a majority of percentage of the current amusement parks in America. When they were separate company, they were their own company. Cedar Fair, which I'm very surprised for years, never wanted to be bought out by anyone. They had multiple people come to them wishing they would, asking Cedar Fair to buy them. You know, we want to buy Cedar Fair. We want to buy and your financial plan to make this a better, um, yeah, handshake and deal, to work together has been nothing but a disaster. What you were perceiving as financially successful in all this, no. In fact, surprisingly, your profits have been going down. Your profits have been going way down. On top of that, as I said recently before, Zimmerman has just recently now stepped down. Hot under the collar, I think. Probably thinking, was this the wisest idea in the world? No. You know, you'd think Zimmerman would have more of a clear head than to ever think that a place like Six Flags, could help. I can sort of understand your wanting to help Six Flags as a company. That's what we all thought. We thought, oh, great, Cedar Fair is, one of the best companies around. Your safety protocol is good. You build good attractions. You bring in people. Cedar Fair, just as Cedar Fair, your quarterly earnings every year used to be great. You may have lost a little, but you gained more, just as Cedar Fair. But I honestly think you took on too much. You took on a serious situation that you probably knew there were issues with Six Flags, but I don't think you knew how much you were getting into. And now it's really it's not paying off. It's getting worse. It's bad for your finances right now, and the roller coaster community is also hurting, because they're losing attractions, they're losing parks. Communities are losing parks and attractions that they grew up with years. Granted, Six Flags America wasn't the best. Okay. Of course it was on the chopping block, but as Cedar Fair, I would have thought you could at least have gone through and at least tried to fix Six Flags America a little bit instead of just taking it off the chopping block, just letting it go. Just so take it to the chopping block and let Six Flags America go. So I don't know. What's the future for the roller coaster community? I don't know. Is it going to get worse? It's getting worse now because apparently they're just going to seem to be going in the same direction. But it has to stop. I don't think it's fair, not just for coaster enthusiasts, but for people in the community to have to lose something like that. Without any now they did notify, an announcement, hey, in a couple months we're closing down. But that's kind of no notice either. People are scrambling around trying to get their last rides because they think this park's going to be around for a good long time. All of a sudden, nope. Financially, we can't because we just decided to jump into a terrible situation where we didn't know what in the world we were doing. So, we'll see what happens. So, just keep on. There will be constant updates from Cedar Fair and Six Flags. But we'll see what happens. So, alright. You guys have a thrilling day.